The reboot of Sex and the City, titled And Just Like That, is set to conclude after 3 seasons, with its series finale airing on August 14th. The announcement, made by showrunner Michael Patrick King, stunned fans of the iconic HBO series, which originally defined a generation with its candid exploration of love, friendship, and life in New York City. Despite high hopes for the revival, And Just Like That faced significant backlash for storylines that many felt strayed from the spirit of the original, ultimately leading to its cancellation. Sarah Jessica Parker, who has portrayed Carrie Bradshaw for 27 years, bid an emotional farewell to the character, reflecting on the journey that has shaped her career and resonated with audiences worldwide. The reboot, which premiered in 2021, brought back Carrie Bradshaw, Sarah Jessica Parker, Miranda Hobbs, Cynthia Nixon, and Charlotte York, Kristen Davis, but notably excluded Samantha Jones, played by Kim Cattrall, due to long-standing tensions with her castmates. The absence of Samantha, a fan favorite known for her bold and unapologetic persona, was a significant blow to the series' reception. Fans and critics alike criticized the show for its woke storylines, which they felt diluted the essence of Sex and the City. The original series was celebrated for its frank discussions of dating, sex, and friendship, but And Just Like That introduced plots that some viewers found jarring or inconsistent with the characters' established identities. One of the most controversial storylines involved Miranda Hobbs, who cheated on her husband, Steve Brady, with non-binary comic Che Diaz, Sarah Ramirez. This arc, which saw Miranda explore her sexuality and eventually identify as a queer woman, was met with significant backlash. Fans pointed out that Miranda had previously declared she was definitely not gay in the original series, making her new direction feel forced. Che's character, described as a queer non-binary Mexican-Irish diva, was labeled by some as the worst on the series, with critics arguing that it set back non-binary representation. Ramirez's departure before the 3rd season, which they attributed to their support for Palestine, was later clarified by sources as a result of Che's lack of narrative value and negative audience reception. Other plotlines further alienated fans. Carrie's assertion that her late husband, Mr. Big, was a mistake, and her rekindled romance with Aidan Shaw, John Corbett, confused viewers who cherished the original series' romantic arcs. Charlotte's struggles with her non-binary child, Rock, and her daughter Lily's involvement in a polycule added to the perception that the show was trying too hard to address modern social issues. A notable plot hole involving Lisa Todd Wexley's Nicole Ari Parker, father, who died in season 1 but reappeared and died again in later seasons, further frustrated viewers, highlighting inconsistencies in the writing. The show's viewership reflected its struggles. According to data, the season 3 premiere drew only 429,000 households in its first 4 days, a 7% decline from season 2 and a stark contrast to the 1.1 million households that watched the series premiere in 2021. Fans who once loved debating whether they were a Carrie, Miranda, Samantha, or Charlotte, began to feel that the reboot was tarnishing the legacy of Sex and the City. The show is about women talking about dating men, their penis sizes, and what the sex was like, an insider noted, arguing that the reboot failed to capture the original's irreverent charm. Despite these challenges, HBO initially supported the continuation of And Just Like That, largely out of loyalty to Sarah Jessica Parker and the cast. Everyone was indebted to Sarah and wanted the story she wanted to be told to go to completion, a source revealed. However, the show's issues became impossible to ignore, and the decision was made to end it after 3 seasons. Parker and King ensured the cast and crew were given ample warning, allowing them to prepare for the series' conclusion. They tried, and now it's over, the source said, emphasizing the effort to salvage the show while acknowledging its shortcomings. Parker's farewell to Carrie Bradshaw was a heartfelt reflection on the character's impact. In a lengthy Instagram post, she reminisced about Carrie's journey through love, loss, and self-discovery. She broke hearts, heals habits. She loved, lost, won, tripped, leaped, Parker wrote, capturing the essence of a character who navigated New York City with resilience and style. She highlighted Carrie's devotion to her friends, Miranda, Charlotte, and Samantha, and her new connections with characters like Seema Patel, Sarita Chowdhury, and Lisa Todd Wexley. Carrie Bradshaw has dominated my professional heartbeat for 27 years. I think I have loved her most of all, Parker shared, expressing gratitude to fans and the creative team. The final season hinted at a bittersweet ending for Carrie, who ended her relationships with Aidan and a new love interest, Duncan, suggesting she might face a future alone. This conclusion, while poignant, disappointed some fans who hoped for a happier resolution. The 2-part series finale promises to wrap up the characters' arcs, with Parker and King expressing hope that viewers will find closure. The show's end marks the close of a chapter that began with Sex and the City in 1998, spanning 6 seasons, 2 films, and the reboot. As in Just Like That concludes, it leaves behind a complex legacy. For some, it was a flawed but ambitious attempt to update a beloved series for a new era. For others, it strayed too far from the original's magic. Parker's emotional farewell and the show's final episodes invite fans to reflect on the journey of Carrie and her friends, celebrating the moments that defined a cultural phenomenon while acknowledging the challenges of revisiting a classic.